Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see already from the title of this video, Regha had an interview session with a media house at Doris Corner. So he was asked some questions about Davido, Burna Boy, Star Terms, Olamide and the rest of them, the Afrobeat superstars, and he gave his own opinion and thoughts about everything that was asked about this thing. So guys, you know this guy normally comes up on a normal day to criticize artists. He could even criticize the video's Timeless album. He criticized some other songs that other artists have dropped, and he's always there on Twitter to always boost anybody that he thinks have not done well. So this time around he was invited for a live interview section, and he was there and he talked about these guys objectively. So guys, watch the rest of the video and listen to him as he explained some things about the Afrobeat superstar and the music industry generally. So don't forget, as you're watching, if it's your first time watching our videos or visiting our channel, kindly subscribe to the channel, like and share our videos, click on that notification icon for more interesting updates like this, and stay to the end of the video and the rest of the show, guys.
I think people don't respect Olamide enough, probably because you don't see him and do you know those international collabs enough. I think Olamide focus more, let me collab with African artists and let me just collab with Africa for the whole Nigerian. So most people judge artists based on how many streams you've got, so how many international awards you've got, how many nominations you've got. And those things are not justifiable because most of these awards are organized and rigged based on how far you the industry, how far you roll with the elites. And one thing people don't still understand is that Olamide have more hits than most of these popular artists. Like I said, most people, when they open comparison, they'll be like, oh, Whiskey, Davido, well, I need to, Burna should not be in that category, in that conversation in the first place.
Why?
What I still have upcoming compared to Whiskey, Davido, and Olamide?
Burna Boy is an upcoming.
When these artists, don't get me wrong, when these artists were popping, Burna was nowhere to be found. So that's my statement. Burna had his own group of people that popped at the same time with him. Probably not the same, they are not the same recognition now. But there's a set for everybody. It's not like say you want to put Whiskey, the Two-Face and Davido in one list. It doesn't make any sense because Two-Face literally outclass all of them. It's not about the recognition you're getting now. If Olamide, Burna is mostly popping up was his streaming era. If most of these artists that were back in the day had this streaming era now, they had this thing grace, most of them are going to be hits. Streaming era had many of these people. Most of the streams are bought, most of the streams are massive PRO where you drop one song, go fast, I don't know, hype it. Other services are going to jump on it, test for the internet. Back in the day, no one had that grace. You sing, you sell cassettes, you sell this. So if your music doesn't go, apart from Grammy, DJ that help you apply your music, which is why there's some old songs that when you see today, you still jam to it. Because why? Before you put out the song that time, you make sure that this your song is something that can capture the audience. But now nobody cares once you put a beat. Because I don't know what I sing, go, you should repeat this 25 times. Boom, is the hit. There was this song about that next time not die. And by getting it up was people have a sense. Which a lot happened when they don't drop the album, right? I personally was saying, even if you recorded the album 1 year ago, the fact that your song died, I suppose we are supposed to put personally to me, I think they're supposed to put an emotional song. One song you get to your beloved song.
Can I say something on there, Daniel? I feel like the death of somebody's.
And you know what? A real artist things with emotion. A real artist.
Davido has always made uplifting music all his life. He has never sang like sad song. No, Davido's songs have always been like happy, dancing songs. So why does that have to change now? Because
was a real artist, you write with emotions, which is why people like Beyonce, which is why people like most of these people have ghostwriters. People like Beyonce, people like Adele, people like Celine Dion, which is why they used to still have play value. You express yourself as an artist through your songs. You understand? As a passionista or a passion icon, those that are really into passion, you express yourself to your passion, you make a passion statement. You understand? As a director, as a movie producer, you write in movies that can reflect what you want. Like, if I'm a scriptwriter now, I will use my talent to write movies, reflecting what I think society should address, not just writing like you know. Yes, you can write songs that are just about let's party, let's jubilate, but when tragedy occurs, I expect you to pen those things down. For example, there's no way Lift Me Up by Thames. You can see where that song is going to. It's like a tribute to someone. Songs like See You Again by Wiz Khalifa. Those are songs that when you listen to it, you know, oh, this song is, that's why it's a hit song. You can just sing it randomly. But you know, this song is conveying a kind of like sadness to it. There's that. You have Adele, See and Hello, See Again. You have songs like I Will Survive. Those are songs that express, like, they further out their experience, the emotion to the songs. So you can see
people process their trauma differently.
Yes, but the reason why they say someone is an artist, as I've said, most artists nowadays that focus. Like, I'm not saying that you have to write a song that you must when someone hears someone do I mean, you start crying and bringing kaka from where you don't know. Now I say But you can also write a song. For example, you could also write a song, a happy song, reflecting the happy memories of Ifeanyi, the happy memories you had about Ifeanyi. I'm just saying that you're supposed to dedicate a song because that was something that kind of like put your life on the pause for months. So either way, when you say people like, oh, he's trying to forget you, don't forget that kind of thing. 50 years to go, you're still going to remember the members of the song, regardless of how much you've processed it. That's the concept about trauma. It doesn't go completely away. Understand? If like, for example, if I have a loved one that died now, let's soon to fight it. People like, oh, he's trying to forget you, don't forget that kind of thing. 50 years to go, you're still going to remember the members of the song, regardless of how much you've processed it. That's the concept about trauma. It doesn't go completely away. Understand? If like, for example, if I have a loved one that died now, let's soon to fight it. Oh my God, that's so not this person died. You have that kind of like feeling. I lost this person. When you see the pictures online, because once you see all of that, I'm going to keep repeating that picture just to cough. So you don't no matter how you process it, you're going to keep seeing that picture.
Is that the reason you feel that the album is 3/10?
No, that's because nothing about that. I do like most of the songs on the album. Like I think about something else in front of the album. I'll show you this thing. I just talk about women, flags, money. You understand? When you say you want to make a timeless album, we say you want to make a cruise album. Go for a cruise album. No, it's a cruise album. We'll just say to explain bye. We say we want to make a timeless album. I expect to see some timeless in this girl. This is when you can play it. You can play it in the next 5 years. Oh, this is a song. For example, now if like I keep telling people, the best song they've ever dropped was Aye. To me, that is a timeless music in a way. Because if I play it over and over again, you understand it's talking about love, but at the same time, talking about not going for the ritual. I need give me love a child. That kind of thing. Aye. That's some other music, like something like Oh Mama, if you ask me, this is that kind of timeless music. Because yes, the community will be happening. That's why you have that is one of the reasons why Fela Kuti is a big icon in the industry. All his songs are relatable. What is said that still happening today. You understand? So it's not about just something that right then, we all this just come out and sing raps and rap and rap. When the next one come out, it fades out. So that it did. So I felt like he didn't do enough for the album. He was giving us, we already know that Davido is all vibes and all vibes. Now, what is also that if Davido was not probably a popular artist or a big star in the industry, and a regular or an upon artist dropped the album, it will not get the same way Davido got. People mostly play that song because they just like Davido or people that finished the party.
I have a few songs on that album that I think are bangers. Oh, there are a few songs for that.
Actually, I said everyone have their like that. I said everyone have their own taste. Like example, for instance, now like the outfit they're wearing now, something like that. They'll give you reason. So I'm like, I think that it makes sense. So this is what I went to. So it's everyone have their own. That was my own opinion. I'm not saying that everyone should.
But I think some people will argue that they are very well internationally recognized.
Not about being an outcomer have nothing to do with how many awards you won, how far you're in the industry. No. Before you cast, because we have upcoming, right? We have goods. So like only 2 categories. We don't have upcoming and middle upcoming, semi-upcoming, semi-goods. No. You're either upcoming artist or a goods.
Right.
That is not a goods. She's not voted yet. She's still upcoming. Thames don't have a song that can sustain her from 10 years. If Thames decide to drop, if Thames was not going for like what is being given like Met Gala this thing, most people would have said it's on all sides. That is the truth about it. Compared to people like let's say someone like Nicki now for instance. Even if you don't sing it next day yet, she have established herself.
Right.
She will always be compared to every rapper that comes out. That's what we go by established and established artist. Thames suggests she's still past right.
And Ira Star.
And after I stand up come out 2 years.
Ira Star.
She's listen, I think
Ira Star has so many like hit songs.
not by which hit song.
She does that.
Which song does she have?
I think Stability is a hit song.
I think it's one of the most useless songs released though. I'm sorry to say. There's nothing reasonable about that song. Honestly, I'm not trying to kind of downplay her effort. No. I think she's a very good, she has good vocals, whatever. But she's not, I think she's giving the people, she's just recycling her, I don't know how to put it, she's just recycling one thing every time. We need to see her sing different things. Like, you can see to Wasabi now, so Wasabi have a song for feminism. She have a song about focus. She have a song that champion women. She have a song that just freestyle. She have a song that talk about relationship. That was about artists being diverse. Tiwa can hop on any beat. Tiwa have so many songs that can represent Wasabi. If they call to Wasabi now to like she's going to perform in the Korean song now, right? She can decide to just pick one of her songs and talk about black movement, talk about royalty or something. That is why it wasn't established. We have to work with people like 1G that have found so many songs on different levels. We have to like but what I talk about them and apart from probably her vibes and really show me skate and whatever she usually wears. I'm not saying she's not a good at it. Yes, she do that. It's the promise at it. But she's not pushing her pay. The first thing with Thames is only a big artist today because she's having big collapse. That's the only thing that Thames began that I am right now. Thames she have worked with Beyonce, she have worked with Ray, she have worked. So that's the only thing giving Thames relevant.
That's a big deal. To work with those,
that is how the industry works. We know how to push you, they push you. Yes, that's
fair enough.
And Ayasa is popular because that is pushing her. If Ayasa was an artist now, she wouldn't have gotten the way she have now. Because automatically when you work with Don Jazzy, he's already connected in industry. So you have this certain kind of like a kind of grace to push your music. It's just like when we see come and be like, oh, drop someone's song. Everyone to ask, we see, you see the hype. Rush watch stream it. So from there you get publicity. Is that is happening to Ayasa now? Is it happening to Thames? These artists are not independent, are not self-made. You understand? Compared to artists that have been working on the ground non-stop before someone finally picked them up. That's another thing. So I'm saying that I'm not saying that Thames and Ayasa are not from that property, but these are depths is which is about that helps some people. Because they are basically is the queen of Afrobeat. Like I knew thinking straight. I had them to go. We have some people like something that rest of them day.
Right.
You understand? So I'm not trying to doubt there. I'm just trying to say that I'm not there yet.
Okay.
They should read about for at least 5-6 years. Grounded, have beats, have hit song. First of all, there's happening with the beats.
Okay, so I have 3 more questions to ask you to wrap up this whole episode. The first one is, can you mention one artist, Nigerian artist, that you think is underrated, that you think deserves way more accolades than it's currently getting? Just
so many of them. Like I said before, Olamide is one of them. In terms of upcoming, I think one underrated artist, very, very underrated artist is Drill.
Johnny Drill. Oh yeah, I know his music.
It doesn't get the I think probably it doesn't think about
debates. It's like a timeless debate. Who is the GOAT in this Nigerian music industry? So we have 3 contestants, I guess.
3 contestants. I think let's remember Femi Kuti. Every other person falls behind.
No, Femi Kuti. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think his music is great. Yes, but we have some people that people really argue about. We have Davido, we have Wizkid, we have Burna Boy. None of them is a GOAT.
I think they are about I would say in a way that put it in their own right, but I'm not yet goods. Because I feel like before you say someone is a GOAT, right? I want to see there's a pattern in the industry that paved way, you understand? But before I call you a GOAT, I want to see you on the same level as Femi Kuti. You understand? Like when it comes to like football now, right? You may say GOAT, Messi.
Femi Kuti or Fela?
Fela
Kuti.
Kuti. So when you come out, you call people like let's come to sport by you say people go to the industry, you couple like Messi, Ronaldo, Di Maria. So you see the level of people they put at the same pedestal. Di Maria, and Stefano, all those big iconic people. You understand? Those people worked their way to it. It's not if you check most of their stats, not about stats, all of them have very poor stats. But you talk about the logistic game, what they've done. You understand in the sport. So when you come out and be like, oh, this part good, sometimes I look at them and I laugh. It's not as if they're not going to hear that big artists that made them for themselves. But what really remember for some artists?
Their music, their good music. Their music has lasted the test of time, I think. Okay, maybe we're limiting it to those 3. I believe we have some legends.
If I want to pick a GOAT between Wizkid, Davido, and Olamide, I will go for Olamide. Olamide have more reasonable music that will say that they do confined. That is the simple truth.
Wow. What about Two-Face?
Two-Face is good there. That's what I'm saying. Those are people we call GOATs.
Jazzy?
The is not like Vivian.
Well, he was at some point, but he's goated in the industry.
He was not goated at it. Fair time is just because he has produced many talent. The same thing goes for Olamide. Olamide has produced many talent.
So that was it, guys. I believe you listened to Regha Daniel and his opinion. So after watching the video, what do you have to say about this whole thing, from all the session, all the questions he was being asked and how he answered them? So go ahead and drop a thought and opinion about this interview below in the comment section. Let us know what you think about it. Do you think this guy was right for the way he answered questions, or what do you think was missing in this interview? Go ahead and drop it below in the comment section, and we will be there to gist about it, and let's interact there in the comment section. So once again, thanks for staying to the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share our videos, click on the notification icon for more interesting updates like this, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.